in a small, enchanted village surrounded by mountains and forests. There lived a poor boy, but one who was smart and brave, named Romu. He lived with his mother in a small cottage, and their life was simple, but filled with love. Romu was a slender boy with slightly dark skin and bright eyes that reflected intelligence and energy. His hair was black and soft, simply styled to suit his humble life. He wore a simple brown shirt and trousers made of coarse fabric, but he was always clean and tidy. His mother was a kind-hearted woman with a gentle face and eyes filled with love. Her hair was black with strands of white, wrapped in a simple shawl. She wore an old sari in faded colors, reflecting her simple life. They lived in an old, small cottage made of wood and straw, with a small window that overlooked the fields. The interior was simple but tidy, with an old rug on the floor and a small wooden table. One day, while Romu was searching for something to sell at the market to help his mother, he found an old piece of a plate in a nearby field. He didn't know that this plate was made of pure gold. The golden plate was a rare piece of solid gold, engraved with intricate decorations that shimmered like the sun, reflecting light in every direction. Romu took the plate to the market. The market was bustling with activity and filled with colors, with the aromatic scents of spices and fruits wafting through the air. The stalls, made of fabric and wood, displayed the merchants' goods. Romu tried to sell the plate, but the merchants took advantage of his ignorance and told him that the plate was worthless. Then a wealthy merchant came and offered him a small amount of money. Romu felt something strange about the merchant, so he hesitated to sell it. The wealthy merchant was a fat man with a round face and a smile that seemed fake. His hair was short and shiny, thanks to fragrant oils. He wore luxurious clothes adorned with gold and shiny shoes. At that moment, a wise man in the market looked at the plate with interest and told Romu that the plate was worth a fortune. The wise man advised Romu to keep the plate until he found the right buyer. The wise man directed Romu to the home of a wealthy and generous man who was interested in buying antiques. When Romu entered the wealthy man's palace, he was struck by the beauty of the place and the magnificence of its luxury, so far removed from his simple dream and humble world. He sat in the vast hall, which was adorned with lavish furniture and rare antiques, his eyes gleaming with amazement. As for the wealthy man, when he saw the golden plate in Romu's hand, he froze for a moment, unable to believe its beauty and the intricacy of its details. He said in astonishment, "I have never seen anything like this in my life, it surpasses every antique I've ever seen." He expressed his deep admiration for its value before making Romu a generous offer to buy the plate. When Romu sold the precious plate to the wealthy man, his dream finally came true. He used the money to build a new, beautiful house for his mother, and they had a large farm that provided them with the comfortable life they had always dreamed of. He felt deep gratitude toward him and kept repeating to himself, if it weren't for the wise man, this dream wouldn't have come true. As he stood in front of the new house, he thought about the wise man who had given him that valuable advice. He thanked God first, then thanked the wise man for his wisdom and care, realizing that goodness can come from unexpected places.